Welcome. It is time to do Tuesday in Alexandria campaign in your house, and we are in the midst of a journey through the Shadowlands, or the Shadow Wilds, rather, the place that has been created from the Shadowfell and the Feywild combination. And since most Fey fled the Feywilds when they could, it has been mostly overrun with the Shadow. And thus, much has been changed after taking a ride upon the mists that seemed to allow for quicker travel. Our crew was assaulted by undead Fae that seemed to be under control. Their selves attracted to the relic that Hope carries with her. So this is a party, an unknown relic, but powerful. After making sure, they wandered through a path within the mists until they came to a large graveyard that gave the names of various individuals along with a time of death, like just after tea time or before their first kiss, and so on. After disturbing the ground of this hollow place, they were assaulted by creatures of blood and creatures of spirit. Seem to be amalgamations of Fey spirits wound together, hounded them. And using their magics and ingenuity, decided to make a retreat after Hope used her intense connections to Sahanine to bring all wounds to an end. They began running through the graveyard, trying to find some type of solace where they can feel relatively safe. So, our folks running quickly, moving as fast as you can. What do y'all want to do?
To get a boost on everyone, or as many people as you can, Mars will bob and weave between everyone, and through the timepiece of travel, cast Long Strider. So you get that little extra boost of movement.
I think I was hasted at the end of the last session, and I only mentioned that so that I could keep running and do my wholeness of body because I'm close to bloodied. So that'll get me a little bit back.
Gotcha. Very nice.
Anybody know a way out? Anybody see a way out?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Shiny, how well do you know what Strahd looks like?
I think I saw him briefly when I was trying to do the legend lore on him. He kind of looks douchey, to be honest.
Well, could you describe him to me?
Can I do better than describe him? No, I can't. Um, well, he will describe what he saw in the legend lore.
All
Like,
right.
picture like a tall man with like a goatee. I'm actually picturing Kevin Smith from Xena Warrior Princess, Ares.
Alrighty. Then Nylima's gonna take her staff, tap it a couple times, speak some Fey magic, and she's gonna come to me, my buddy, and an invisible stalker is going to appear. I don't know if this will work here, Matt. That's all up to you. But she
Okay.
will describe Strahd,
Okay, so then you send your invisible stalker.
and he could track and find him wherever he is, as long as he is on the same plane.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think.
And I do have true seeing, so I can automatically see him. Nobody else can unless he can see invisible.
Half this second.
Oh, Mars, you can actually see invisible, can't you, though?
Did I? I didn't cast that spell.
No, but can you if you needed to?
If I needed to, yeah.
Okay. Just saying, because in case like he moves too fast, because he can move 50 feet around, I can only move 40 now.
Oh.
Yeah. If he starts moving fast, you might have to catch up on him.
Shit. Okay. Then I'll cast See Invisibility on myself.
Okay, so trying to find and following this creature, you go through more graveyards quickly, and you find a different opening. This one undecorated. Undecorated, except it is made of what seems to be black willow that has been bent and turned to dry. And from it currently hangs 7 heads that are dripping blood.
What do these heads look like?
Running really quickly by them so you keep up with your stalker. Between pointed ears and teeth, they appear. You see, like what you think is a red cap, a quickling, possibly something else. Fake creature heads. As you push through with these, that visage, it's almost like you burst through a thin layer of mist, but that you can't see through before you find yourselves in a village. It's made of dead tree trunks, strange bird houses, at least to most of you, hang in until you see the occasional pixie fly out. Color here is gone for the most part. It's bleached, dry. The brightness is not here. And as this pixie, first you think it flies out, but you can see where the wings have been cut. And they are swinging from ropes and sliding down like little poles and things to move around. being very different here. And see a satyr there, fur matted with mud and filth. And a length of chain is between their legs to prevent them from getting full speed, so that they're forced to move at a steady pace. You burst into the strange village of Harangon and all types of creatures. Occasional human going about their day. They kind of look at all of you. You're noticed as you're at a full sprint. Coming in. And looming above all, you see a castle. Right where you can tell by the geography, Nailumia, where Titania's once stood. It has been warped and shaped to be a mad architecture that doesn't even quite make sense. And almost most disturbing, there's a moon of green behind it. And you can feel an energy emanating this place. What would you like to do?
Hello?
All right. So to be clear, are you going to stop your chase, or?
Oh, Shiny would stop to pause to look. Nailumi, how long does that spell last?
I mean, it lasts an hour, but he's gonna keep going. He's not gonna stop until he finds his prey.
All right.
Trust me, I want to help all these people, but we have to make a choice.
Are we okay to continue as we are?
I don't think we have much choice. Can somebody just remember where this place is so we can come back?
I can try.
All right. You run, therefore becoming very noticed. Most run over and things kind of stop watching all of you. And you follow, looking until you see Nailumia and Mars. The stalker stop. The structure made of wood, bone, and silver. It stretches wide. It's like a type of scaffolding. And in the middle, you see, from this, there are several planks of wood that come out with a noose coming off the end. It seems to be a gallows. There's one body here that is hanging amongst others that shines. As there seems to be a sliver of light that sticks from their chest. Hard and sharp. The face is emaciated. Thin, gaunt, nearly skeletal. But the clothes and ring, shiny. This looks like Strahd.
Are we like coming up on him? Like, are we noticeable to him? Like how we're moving?
His eyes are shut as he hangs there by the noose.
That's what he looks like. That's who I saw, at least.
If he's there,
Someone else is in there.
Who has control?
it better not be.
Is it possible that he took this person's identity?
It's possible.
Can vampires do that?
Nailumia, in your head, you're gonna hear, who are you hoping it's not?
The one that I locked away. I told you the gates were breaking for her to get free.
She's not a vampire.
Are you in our head?
She's not a vampire, though, right?
No, but what killed him's not a vampire, is it? Look at this thing going out of his chest. That's radiant energy, I'm pretty sure.
Shiny's going to approach the body.
Okay. You walk up. At this point, as you do so, the crowd has gathered and it all goes silent as they stare wide-eyed as you climb up upon the scaffolding.
Can I see, like, can I keep my eye out for, like, anybody who may try to attack or has bad intentions?
I mean, insight check.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 27.
You sorry. You can see standing a bit off. There are some that sit on stools, cloaked, but their posture is that of a predator. And in the midst of this place, there is one who has a look of morbid curiosity. Their face partially cloaked, but you can see a definite malevolent intent as they look upon Shiny climbing up.
Do we have the brain thing going on?
The telepathic bond, yes.
Yeah.
Everyone is still wearing their eyeliner.
Okay. Yeah, Hope will tell Mars and Marlboro what she sees, and she'll tell oh, you have it, Silk Tiger, and I can't remember your real name.
You call her Harmony or
Harmony. Harmony.
I changed it because Paula calls her Silk Tiger.
Okay. I was like, I know it starts with an H. What is it? And she'll
You labeled it when you sent me the mini.
she'll tell Harmony and Nylumia to keep a close eye on Shiny. Maybe somebody needs to go up there with him.
I think probably Harmony did go up there because he had asked her, can vampires do that? And so she has been talking about the Mimic Vire series that she's been reading and how they can mimic voices, personalities, memories. And then there's something called Vampirphosis, the Vampirphosis Chronicles, where the vampires use their fangs, and every time they bite someone, they assume a trait of the person they bite. And so she's just been going on and on about all this.
Gotcha. But yeah, she'll let everybody know, and she'll kind of point out these characters to Marlboro, Mars, and Nylumia.
Shiny will try to get the body down, I guess. Or he's going to try to check. I don't know. Who hangs a vampire? It doesn't even make any sense. He's going to try to, like, basically inspect the body to see if it actually looks like a vampire. Check its mouth for fangs.
Is this really Stroud or not? In other words, right?
I mean, he can't be dead, right? Because if he was dead, then the other vampires wouldn't be here.
So it could be a different vampire, or this could just be someone who looks so much like Strahd.
How's he dressed, this body?
Way that you remember seeing Strahd dressed, with a kind of a high nobility look that mimics that of the Drondelian Empire. Almost military, fine clothes. It was well maintained. Now it's dirty.
All right. Does he have fangs?
So you're getting the body down. It's the first thing you're doing. Okay. How are you getting the body down?
Yes. I guess you'd have to be able to see the fangs. So he will take out the dagger that he has a dagger. We'll take it out and try to cut the body down from the noose.
What dagger are you using?
Mars gave him a dagger. He's using just some. It's just a.
Yeah. It's just
not-
a very fancy dagger.
Yeah.
Okay. You go to do it, and it won't cut the rope.
The heck?
It shines against the mundane blade.
What color's the rope, Shiny?
What color is the rope?
It's brown, but it gives a little bit of a silver tint within the strands.
It's brown, but it's got a little silver tint.
That's probably why they probably interlaced magical rope.
Probably.
Do you have anything bigger, Marlboro? Or you could use this.
I have my scimitars. I could hop up.
Take Polaris and try to cut it.
So who's doing what?
I guess Marlboro's going up with Polaris.
Okay. You and you cut it. Marlboro. And it slices, and there's a gasp in the crowd as the body falls upon the ground.
All right. Shiny will go up and check his mouth for fangs.
You look. And you do see fangs within the mouth. Sharp.
I mean, he's got fangs. He looks like a vampire. Did we win? Does mean we won?
So we're standing in a crowd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the closest to me? Like, is there someone close to me that I could like ask a question?
Yeah, I mean, there's a big crowd, so I
Yeah.
mean, it's kind of.
I'll go to the closest person and what's happening here?
They're shanking. They say they told us to not cut him down,
Who?
or he looks at you. Ooh, you're not from here.
No.
They shake once more. Rodar van Glauer.
Is he vampire too?
Yes. They came, and the two of them. And you see a person talk to is a satyr that's trembling. They fought. Rodar decimated him. Went there before and looks to the castle. It was as it was before all the darkness. It was Rodar that remade it with a thought.
So Rodar is the problem here.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we need to put Strahd back in his in his realm?
Yeah, we did.
Hope is going to relay all this information to everybody via telelink.
keep forgetting.
Telecom.
Oh yeah, telecom.
I mean, I could create a demi-plane for him for now if we need. And store him.
It's probably a good idea.
Okay. Lumia is going to create a Strahd demi-plane. It's Strahd's storage plane because she's not putting him with her clone. She ain't that dumb. So, it's level spell. You guys will watch this little black door open. And she'll be like, all right, let's drag his body in there.
So, has anybody ever heard of this Rodar before?
He's a vampire. I don't think he came along with Strahd.
So I definitely haven't.
Well, let's go find out who's sitting on your throne.
Yeah, I mean, I would suggest we do a legend lore, but if Strahd could mess with the legend with my magic, then I'm sure this guy can.
Maybe he doesn't know we're coming. I'm sure he does, but maybe.
If he came with Strahd, then it's likely.
All right.
This is like this play I saw a while ago here in the Feywild called Jurassic Feywild, and like when there was like a creature in the play that was scared, running, that was scaring everybody else, it was because there was a bigger creature.
What happened to the good plays when I was in charge? She just keeps walking.
Help will put her hand on the satyr's shoulder as a bit of comfort. And she'll whisper, Shinrael, grandson to Titania, is here. Keep faith.
There's also the shadow shifters who basically consume shadows instead of blood. So they basically just touch people's shadows, becoming shadows themselves. And then there's the whole lore about the reflection realms. And basically that's where you go through a doorway to take someone's identity, but you only get access if you have vampire fangs.
Is Harmony saying this out loud or through the telepathic bond?
Telepathic bond. She's been annoying you all for the last conversation.
It's fine.
So, Hope, you say this to them, and they look at you and mouth the word sorry
What the
as
fuck?
they
girl?
fall to their knees and yell, "They seek to unseat the Count! They
Fuck.
claim the throne of Titania!" And the villagers all fall as well and begin to say this, leaving only a few standing. One snaps their fingers, and dark soil bursts as 5 skeletal figures rise. 5 more come, and he speaks. You are so boring. I was hoping to slit your throats one by one so they talked. But you at least know who butters your bread. Now, he puts his hood down, and you can see the unmistakable features, almond eyes and long ears of an ascended Eladrin, one who had almost become high fae, though that's archfae themselves, powerful, but changed. The clear marks of the vampires you've seen upon them. And the swords are all drawn. Now,
Excuse me.
what do
you
we
wanna-
do with all of you?
No, you guys. This is a bad area. You shouldn't be here. It's very dangerous for you. There's somebody just killed Strahd, and he was a kind of a big bad guy, you know. And so now we have to go clean up and get rid of this Count Rodar. So you guys should make yourself scarce and find somewhere safe to be.
Yeah, I also suggest you turn and run and hide from us as well. Things could get ugly. Too ugly for you to handle. Probably too ugly for you to handle.
I am sure we're fine. I think you should lay down your weapons and let us take you.
I'm confused. Are you Count Rodar?
No,
You serve Count Rodar.
indeed.
Well, you're a Fae? Why are you serving up your home plane to this creature of darkness? You can't like it the way it looks like this, can you?
Amazing what one can get used to. It was different, but... And he kind of shows his skin and points to his eyes. These eyes can see many things differently.
Don't you miss it though? You know what I'm talking about.
It fell. It's in the past.
It didn't fall. And the connection between all of us is still there. You might be cut off, but you could be rejoined.
It's not too late to save the Fae.
How did
And
he
you-
get you?
I need the 6 of you to roll a d12.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
7.
11.
8.
7.
5.
2.
So the lowest at 2. Then make a persuasion check on this individual.
Who do you want to roll?
I think probably Shinier Hope here.
Oh, my persuasion sucks.
Okay, I'll do it.
does that have a advantage since we're all helping?
No.
No, okay.
I think us helping got us the roll.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
That's
I,
really the occurrence here.
I had to try.
Well,
yeah.
I rolled so low, but dirty 20.
No. That's going to be rewritten.
Okay. The
What do
D&D
you-
Beyond is D&D Beyond rolling extremely slow for anybody else tonight.
I don't usually roll on D&D Beyond.
That was worse. That was a 17.
Okay. So is it the highest or is it the new one, Naomi?
It is You must reroll the die for the column. Stuff fate touched.
Does it say particularly?
It does not say. It just says when you make an attack roll or ability check or saving throw, you can choose to re-roll the d20. So I guess
Okay,
it's a
so
reroll.
reroll. Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's a reroll. Okay. So 17. We have to understand, before is an eternity ago. And no one cared. No one. They fled, they left. It is the selfishness that got us to where we are. Looks to the crowd. All of your selfishness and those in the realms. All of it. So do I miss the people who so quickly threw away paradise? No. Say what you want. There are no Shadar-kai slaying us or killing you. You made a trade. We all made a trade. And this is what is.
How did he get you?
Looks down at this visage of Strahd. That one came and reshaped the land. Searching for some woman. Selfishness. Idiocy. And did nothing for the borders. Enjoyed the Shadar-kai coming in, used them to feed upon while they slaughtered those left behind. I'm sure you saw the graveyard. That is the legacy of the Fae of this one. And all those who stand that is the legacy of the Count. He gave me the chance to ally with him against this von Voinovich here. Granted me power enough and charged me with helping him keep the barriers to this place. I'm sure he planned something awful, but we will be safe.
I don't understand how trading in one bad situation for another is a good thing. Is this better? Is this less selfish? What you're doing to these people for the power that you've traded?
The power
For the
allows the barriers. Power allows the barriers to be maintained. And what I do is keep them in line with duty. Something they should have done before, but failed. They made the trade.
Did you think like this before all of this happened to you? Have you always felt this way? Or did this all start for you when he arrived?
When the boundaries of the wired fell to the shadows. I was the voice trying to educate the young. To do what was right. To fulfill their family bonds. Not to run away to the material plane and act like it all didn't matter. I tried and I tried. As I did, those who ruled got more permissive. Those from the material plane, thinking themselves heroes, slew our leaders. Or locked them away. Till one day, all of what we built came crashing down. That is who I was. Someone trying to talk sense. And I watched everyone die. So many. I tried to save these. I did save these. And I'm still saving them.
Maybe you did save them. Maybe you were there when they needed and what they needed. But there's a better way. There's always a better way. There's always a way to find a middle ground, a place where we can be who we are without fear or pain or causing fear or pain to others.
As this who seeks to rule, a child who thinks childish lies. This one speaks falsely, tells everyone. Without sacrifice, without pain, peace and happiness are impossible.
So this is peace and happiness?
No, this is survival.
This isn't life.
This isn't living.
No, it is not.
So you've given up.
Sacrificed.
You have given up. You've lost.
I sacrificed.
And nobody else has.
You gave up and let all this happen.
Roll initiative.
All right, I'm gonna have to go get real dice because it's literally taking D&D Beyond like 2 minutes to roll one thing.
Oh man.
I feel like I'm kind of on this guy's side, guys.
I hate the digital dice. Grand total 9 if Gift of Alacrity is still up.
6.
Yeah. For anyone who cares, you don't really know what he truly gave up, and you just told him that he was a nothing. Got kind of
Grand total of 26.
That's kind of what I was interpreting.
yeah. He's kind of like.
I was like, what are they talking about?
Fuck. 11.
All right. Okay. Art department, because that was so abrupt, knocked the shelf over. Apparently, when I started yelling it and roll initiative, she went, "Oh shit!" Because she's like has to run and get it set up. She didn't know what you guys are gonna do, and then she's like, "The shelf fell."
Oh no!
No.
So it's sort of the rough thing because we never.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, all right. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to take an early break, or do you want to go and start the thing? Or do you want to chat? Like,
Just chat.
I mean,
Yeah.
my point, she needs to set it up, right?
Yeah,
So-
no, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And this is 11 enemies.
yeah.
So,
I think what I think what Hope was trying to get out of this is she wasn't trying to call him nothing. She was trying to get him to understand that this was worth fighting for.
oh yeah.
And
I think it's just word choice there.
yeah, it
It's
was.
a character word choice versus NPC and what they think.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so sad.
Section. Your book.
Just a second.
That's my section, not your section. Move your books. Fuck you, got cute ass. Now move it. Mom. Y'all, usually I have a lot more scatter train, but we're going. Somebody had to have stuff in my way.
Oh, I thought she was yelling at the kids.
Yelling at the boy.
She was yelling at one of her kids, just the
DM
oldest
screen.
one.
I was at the Planescape DM screen.
Get your Planescape toys.
I thought she was yelling at the little kids, not the big kid.
No,
Yeah, no, because I took a picture of the Planescape stuff and
Yeah.
left it there.
My section, not yours. You can start and tell me where people are.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think like I said, convo was kind of going good. It just was just where it's always touchy.
I need some vamp.
All right, let's see. We can start to let's get that going here.
I'm gonna use Vampire Kitty because she's a skank and I think it's funny.
I love it.
Like no focus here. Oh yeah, the Tabaxi vamp.
Oh
She's
yeah,
butt naked and
I love it.
skanky.
I love it.
One of my favorite weirdos. Oh, hey, no, it's broken. Oh.
Wow, it is out of focus right now.
Come here. minute. God, Courtney.
No, never.
Damn.
Never.
There we
Damn,
go.
Jackie.
There you go. Good job.
I'm about to hurt you, child.
Ah, you love me.
You're lucky I love you. Everybody's lucky today. Oh,
All right.
there we go. Now everybody's excited. And everybody's in the middle of this chaos. Man, ooh, there's crap all over my section.
Okay.
Okay. Shiny. Oh, Dolas can stay in the bar. Mars, hope. Marlboro. I should take Pretty out of this box. And Echo. Why'd you switch cameras?
Because you're out of focus.
Focus. Fuck you. Mom.
All right, Harmony, you get to go first.
Where am I?
You are right behind the shadow, Marlboro.
Okay.
You screwed up my whole camera.
Let's see what I can see on this. Because my screen is super tiny.
Okay.
Yes, if you don't mind.
Let me highlight the enemies.
I see a lot of red and a lot of black.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna mix me with that. So let's
I think I'm
highlight
wearing
the
it
enemy.
too. So
Yeah. so- you got the color scheme of this place down. I mean, it's good. So-
It's the best color scheme.
I can't even
Throw some purple
spot
in
me
there?
this maze.
Let's make them all green because if I make them red, you won't be able to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You stupid freaking a horde. Fit on your stand. Stay there.
Okay. It's a bad guy. All right. So the greens are the bad guys.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I was the one that
Okay.
was talking.
All right. And one more question. I think I see me, but I'm not sure if that's me. Could you point at me real quick?
There you are.
Okay. There I am. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. All right. Cool.
What are you doing on my camera?
So, what I will do
Here we go.
is I will go ahead and I'm going to move toward the one to my character's immediate right. I'm sorry. I was going based on how she was. Yeah, there we go. And she will go ahead and attempt to do basically a quick punch.
Got it. Archbomber, is that a white or is that a vampire?
That is right.
Nice. All right.
All right.
If it ain't red, it's not a vampire.
Okay, so that is going to be a 30 to hit.
Nice.
Dirty 30.
And it will do 18 bludgeoning. And she is immediately after that. I believe the one right next to him. Yes, the one right next to him. She will go to the one right next to him next and punch him.
Nice.
That one's a 31 to hit.
That hits.
That's another white.
That one will be 14 bludgeoning. She will then move to the next one and she will spend a key point to do her, her stuff, and will attempt to strike this one.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that is a it's a 30 something, 18 plus 14. There you go.
I'm tired, so it took me a minute to figure out your strategy. Now I understand, and I like.
Nice. Do you avoid up attacks or no?
Yeah, I have mobile, so I
Okay,
avoid
cool,
all.
cool. So, yep. How much damage?
So that one does 16.
Nice.
And then I'll go to the next one and use my last.
That one is a vampire.
Okay.
That one is a vampire. Okay.
They're ragged.
Gotcha. And this one is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
320, that hits.
All right. And that one, it's immediately going to take 15 bludgeoning, and then it's going to need to do it's called a it'll do a dex save.
Okay. There's 19.
That fails. They need to make a 21, and so they are prone unless they are immune to prone.
Nope. Yep. They're knocked in their butt.
All right, and for the final bit of her movement, I don't know how much movement she's just expended, but she will. What'd she use? About 20 movement?
25.
25. Okay. So she will spend 40 to go straight up.
Dang.
And that'll be her turn.
Marlboro.
I'll bonus action rage and go reckless, and I'll move the echo over to the one that fell down.
On it.
Why go reckless then? Because you'd have advantage.
Because I will forget.
Oh.
First attack.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want the chick's tape in the back.
23 to hit.
That hits.
And 13 points of magical slashing damage and 2 points of force damage. Second attack, all the stuff.
All right. So just a second. Right as you do that, the one that was running, the one that was talking to you yells, "Get out of there, child!" And this one will stand up and run away 15 feet. Not provoke opportunity. So then you can do what you'd like.
I'll move the echo up to it.
Yeah. So
Oh man, I almost lost my hearing.
And all the stuff.
Tell me what's happening because I gotta go to the bathroom.
19 to hit.
that hits.
33 points of magical slashing damage
Nice.
and 9 points of force damage.
All right.
Third
Ow.
attack
Ow!
Mm-hmm.
is 25 to hit,
That hits.
And that's going to be 27 points of magical slashing damage
Nice. Shadow slices in.
and 7 points of force damage.
There we go.
And I'll do one Unleashed Incarnation,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be a 20 to hit
That'll hit.
and 25 points of magical slashing damage.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
You know, he'll keep attacking him, and as it tries to get away, he'll just keep floating over and just slashing away at it until it lops the head off.
Absolutely. Goes to dust as the one you're trying to screams. Oh! Murderers. Nylumia.
Alrighty. So I'm going to fly up to the main vampire guy, and I'm going to just look at him and kind of float in front of him, and I'm going to try to persuade him and go, "You spoke of sacrifice. You don't realize I in a former life, well, I am Titania. I sacrificed myself. I showed weakness for a girl who I first met in the darkness. I let her cross over to our side, allowing a hole to be opened. From that hole grew this darkness to my court, where a plan was erected to change everything. I went back on that plan. I was murdered for that. I was sent to a different realm where I've been fighting to get back here and help rewrite the wrongs that I committed."
Give me a persuasion check.
Nylumia is going to reach through time, pull out the exact moment she needs, taking a level of exhaustion, getting the exact number higher than she needed, and reaching that heartstring for him if she realizes.
Yeah. Okay.
That will be my turn.
Ooh, yeah. Interesting. Think he looks at this and I look at you in this moment. When you had the power, you had no heart. Now that you have a heart, you have no power. If you can't survive this, our people have no hope anyway. They'll have everything continue to attack for now. So, Josh, the way this is essentially working is I'm looking for, if you're trying to kind of move this man, we're looking for 3 successes before 3 fails.
Okay.
So you have 1, right? Because of the ability. So that is kind of the, that is way it is working. Um. All right, now the whites here are going to move forward. And,
Just the right.
well, at first here, so which ones are who's closest to them?
Which one? They're all
Yeah, so
two over there and three over there.
okay. So let's start with those two.
Those two, the closest is going to be Shiny
Okay.
and Nilumi.
Okay. So they've got their 30 feet.
Okay, one can get to Shiny, one can get to Nilumia.
Oh, they can't both get to the same?
No,
Okay, cool.
just because this was one angled just a little bit.
And,
Ow! Son of a monkey. Matt, we need to rearrange over here.
yeah.
I
Oh.
knocked my stupid funny bone.
Okay. Go is. Oh, yeah. All right, so to Shiny, that is a miss as you're able to move across. And then Nilumia. That is a 19.
Hits.
Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, so that is first. It's going to go ahead and grab you for 5 necrotic damage, and then takes its long sword across for 5 slashing damage. Across your back, almost trying to slice the wings. All right, and then I think it's the other group of 3 right there at Department.
Yep.
All right, can they kind of mob someone there?
They could. Well, do they want Mars? Marlboro.
I think they'll go Mars. Okay.
So two are flanking.
All right, so that's ultimately 6 attacks. Out of those, 2 end up hitting,
Oh wow.
and
Saya, I said suck. Suck is not a bad word, Saya. Right.
okay. So the one will go 13 necrotic damage,
All right.
and then 4 slashing damage.
4 slashing. Got it.
And one will get a little heal from what they were able to do. See your life energy being sucked away and empowering them. All right, and now we've got the one you were talking to, Nilumi, who looks at you with near hatred. Yeah, very focused on you, actually. So,
Rude.
first thing here is going to be 16. Go tries to grab its claw.
No.
All right. Picks its other one as you're flying around, trying to avoid them. For 17.
Nope.
No.
I will not hurt you. Stop this.
And bonus action. Well, at least attempt it. Well, no, actually, no, think about it. What enemies are within 30 feet?
Who?
The vampire fella.
The big guy?
Yeah.
30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Got Shiny, Hope, and Marlboro. And of course, Melody.
Shiny Hope and who?
Marlboro.
Marlboro. Okay, yeah. So he's going to get Marlboro and force a Wisdom save.
Advantage, Hero's Feast.
Advantage.
I'll use my Indomitable to try to re-roll it.
Got it.
That'll be a 19 plus a 27.
Oh, that will work. You're able to resist his mind control. All right, and now we've got the 4 vampires get their turns. Other ones. And all right, just a moment. You can kind of move to. They're going to kind of go to whoever's closest.
Can they get up into the right space or no?
No, they can't occupy the same space, but
I think on Mars. 2 on Hope. And 1 is gonna go to Shiny.
okay. So Mars, that is a natural 20.
I will silvery barbs him.
Okay. That is a 23.
Yeah, it still hits.
You got it. All right. You are grappled
Okay.
as it takes its claw across your throat, digging in for 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it is going to go ahead and go for a bite.
Kinky, do it.
Do you want another answer?
And that is a dirty 20.
Yeah, hits.
Okay. That is 7 piercing damage
Okay.
and 6 necrotic, and your max is reduced by the 6.
Cool.
As it drinks deeply.
Cool. Gotcha.
All right. And we said 2 on Hope.
Yes.
Okay.
Really don't think they want to fight the Claire though, but go for it.
Well, you know. All right. What's your AC, Hope? Let's see here.
It's 18.
18. Okay, so let's see here. One grabs you with their claws tightly. The other one follows up as well. And they both go in for bites. And only one is able to get their fangs fully in. So From the claws, Hope will take 16
Mhm.
slashing damage, and you are grappled. And then from the bite, that is 8 piercing and 9 necrotic. 9 lowering your max. Drink deeply, then we have one more left.
Minus
Shiny.
9.
And shiny.
23 minus 9 is 14, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, shiny one gets you with 21 to hit.
Is that a disadvantage?
No. You
I have the cloak
Oh.
of displacement.
the next disadvantage is a dirty 20, which misses you.
Yes.
So there we go. It's your turn.
Okay, question. What the heck are whites? Are they like people who were turned into something like a vampire is, or are they just like undead creatures who were risen from the dead?
Sure. Looking at one, these seem to be more intelligent undead. Like these are things that they're not as powerful as vampires, but they regain a sense of order. They're more like creatures. They're not mindless. Like you could hurt their feelings.
Shiny's going to. Where's Mars?
You see that big cuddle pile, like center camera? Mars is in the middle of that.
Um.
Oh, wait, all we see off screen is Echo now.
Okay.
Yep, there's Mars.
Everybody wants.
Oh, I see him now.
Boyfriend.
He's going. All right. So Shiny's going to go up to the vampire that's attacking Hope, and he's not going to pull any weapons. Not going to have any spells ready. He's just going to approach this guy and just try to lay hands on him, on his shoulder, with the other hand on his heart, and he's going to try to do what he did to the other vampire earlier. And
Just going to one of the vampires.
yes,
Okay.
You're on you. You could do this too.
and
Go to the.
Well, let shiny be shiny. There's a vampire on you, just so you know. But if you want to go to the one by Hope, by all means.
yo, I thought there was a white attacking me. Oh, I see. I didn't see that one. Okay, yeah. So it would be that one then. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Okay. But he'll just turn to that one, and he'll just put his hand on the shoulder after it tried to attack him. He'll dodge and sort of just right himself, and then just sort of give a sad look and just say, "It's not too late. There's always a way. Pain and suffering have their place. They teach us a lot of things, but it shouldn't be a sword. You can come back."
Okay. So I'm going to say to do this, you need to use a 3rd level spell slot or higher.
Oof, okay, yeah. He will use a 3rd level.
Okay. So go ahead and give me the persuasion check.
All right, I'm going to use my Mbalo dice. 25. That's
Okay.
still a pretty low roll.
Yeah, and it's against the essential ability of its sire.
But its sire's in a black hole right
And
now.
you feel the energy go forward, and there's this look of confusion on the one talking to Naomi's face as their eyes kind of blink, the one you're talking to, that piece of verdant energy in this dark place moves in and they blink. You see Fey eyes. They're still vampiric, but it's as if they've come out of whatever was messing with them. And they look at you as they go, My name is Kalkurin. Great end of South Erin.
Oh,
What?
Is there anything you say in this moment?
He'll say, "Welcome back, Kilcurran, right hand of Self-Erin. What's your favorite memory here? What was your happiest day?"
When I introduced my brother to Self-Erin. And they went on their first date.
Nani?
spicy.
All right. Shiny in mid-game. I'm giving you a stat block.
Fucking A.
What?
I think I gasped louder than Courtney, which was impressive.
I was trying not to gasp at all. Honestly.
Oh,
What do I do with this stat block?
Hey, you made them. You broke them. You bought them. All right.
He's your problem now.
He's your buddy now.
Okay, well,
congratulations.
Shiny's just going to put his hand on this guy's face. Is a male man?
This is a female.
Yeah, he's gonna put this. He's gonna put a hand consensually on the side of her face, and say, "Just protect. Just keep the battle away from the rest of the villagers."
Right. All right.
I'm assuming that's my action, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do I still have a bonus action?
I feel like you commanded them with your bonus action, unless you
no, that's
don't
fair.
like
That's
that.
totally fair.
Okay.
I will use my movement then to just start walking towards the one next to Hope then.
All right.
And he's gonna also maybe if I have time to also say, "Don't kill them."
They'll just go over here. I'll just take the green marker off of them. They're just this way you don't get her off attack because I put you on the kitty.
Okay. Yeah. So, and just so you're looking at that, they're under yours. So whenever it says plus PB, that's plus your proficiency bonus,
Nice.
and their level is equal to yours.
You got
Oh.
yourself a
Sidekick!
Because now you've made them. You remade them in Shredow's image. Mars.
Is this Sayuri's like sister-in-law or something? What am I missing?
Mars, being forced into this precarious position, will Misty Step to right behind Nylumia. So since it was from Shiny's Fey gift from everyone, there's that puff of pumpkin spice as Mars appears behind Nylumia. And after seeing Shiny do that, Aiden's plan has changed. Mars is going to look this man's in the eye that Nailumi is trying to persuade and say, "You saw with your own eyes. There is hope for the Feywild again. Let us pass. Put down your arms."
Okay, give me a persuasion check against this gentleman.
I'm using my advantage from Silvery Barbs. That is going to be...
You have advantage, actually.
Oh, fun. And I didn't...
Because he just returned of what Shiny just did. He's more susceptible at
I'm
this
gonna hold on to that Silvery Barbs advantage. I got a math. Shit. I'm still not used to high modifiers. Even though I've been playing him for so long. 35 persuasion.
Most Fey boys get a harem, not a bunch of thralls.
point.
Just putting it out there.
Looks. It just. We're just all gonna die. You're not gonna be able to do this to the count. He's almost fighting what he's seeing. So that's 2 successes against this man.
That is Mars's turn.
And Hope.
Hope is just standing there with these 2 vampires on her. She looks the main vampire guy in the eyes. I won't kill any of you. As she holds her holy symbol and just does Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay, so your light shines out protectively.
And that'll be 1d6 plus 17. I'm only rolling this once because it's just a pain in the ass to roll every single time.
Absolutely. Love it.
Yeah. Oh, that's bad. I rolled a 1 on the d6, but it's still 18. 18 temp HP to everyone at the end of their turn.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Harmony.
All right. Harmony is going to, let's see. Okay, so there is this the what's that, 3 of them right there that are right under her?
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so she's going to come down on the first one and attempt to get its attention by striking it.
Here, I'll put you right behind Marlborough so that you can get flanking.
Yep. That is 26.
Hits.
12 bludgeoning on that. She will then move to the next one down and strike that one. Miss. And she will go ahead and spend a key. That one is a 27 to hit.
Nice.
And so that is a 16 bludgeoning and will need a dex save.
$17.
All right, so he falls down she'll move on to the next one for the other flurry.
Hmm?
22.
That'll hit.
That one does 18 bludgeoning. And we'll need another deck save.
All right, 21.
That meets it.
All
And so
right.
she will fly back up another 40 feet. That's her turn.
On it.
Oh, you're just outside of Twilight Sanctuary.
Yeah.
She's a monk.
Okay.
All right. Marlboro.
So the whites that Harmony was just attacking,
Mm-hmm.
I'll start on the first one. I guess I'll go reckless. I can't really tell where I see me, but I can't tell where all the others are.
You are not flanking with anyone because you're right up against Hope, and Mars disappeared,
I will go reckless then,
and your Echo's
And-
all the way over here.
and do all the stuff. The first white, 29 to hit. 29 points of magical slashing damage and 5 points of force damage. The second attack is a 21 to hit.
It's yes.
I reroll one of those. 17, 19, 29 points of magical slashing damage
Nice.
and 7 points of force damage. I will swing again. And that'll be 29 to hit again.
Yeah.
And 18, 20, 30 points of magical slashing damage.
All right. They are gone. You kill it.
So I'll swap places. Bonus action swap places with the Echo. And it will push the blade at the next white on the line and do an unleashed incarnation.
Nice.
And that's a 9 to hit. Let me roll one. 27 points of magical slashing damage
Nice.
and 4 points of force damage. And that will be
Is he
Okay.
still within 30 feet?
Yeah, no.
No.
No? Okay.
If you switch places with that.
Nylumia.
All right. She's going to look at the vampire and go, my grandson is going to be the next king. He does not have the selfishness or the darkness that the old regime had in them. You want me to show you what I can do? And then she'll pull out her dagger, and it'll start glowing that radiant energy. And she gets ready to stab him, and then she hugs him.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
So this is just going to be straight for me. I'm just going to see. Yeah, I'm going to use my... Let's just see what I can do. Nope, I'm going to use my another reaction as I see him flinch at my words at first, and then I go, no, this has to work. And I reach and go through all the timelines and pull out the right one.
Take another exhaustion.
Yep.
say that, and he stares blankly and wraps his arms around you. Tears of blood flow down his face as the remaining figures lower their weapons and claws and release those they were grappling. Clearly still obeying his whims. Linked to him. He blinks for a moment and says, "You need to trust me now or we're all dead." And you feel dark energy gripping at all of you, pulling you somewhere. Do you give in?
What did he say? I didn't catch that first part.
Said, "You need to trust me now or you are all dead."
Okay. Yes.
Mars will trust.
Elimi is still hugging him.
Susan. Does anyone resist?
I would have to do an insight to know if I resist.
Make an insight check.
That is 23.
Great. He seems convinced by Nailumia.
Okay.
So you feel yourselves pulled as mist dark swirls around. You feel yourself decorporated and moved somewhere. And we will take our break.
A whole new board.
People unpack here.
Back.
Yep.
Yep, here.
All right. Then, how many help? Aiden.
Yo.
Yep, here.
We just need Jackie.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, you're here. Good.
And everybody would get the 18 temp HP because it
Okay.
doesn't drop for a minute. I think it's a minute. if I'm sure.
Yeah, and then it lasts for the day.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to take your 18 HP
10.
as a temp HP.
Yeah.
Yes. As your vision goes from black, adjusting to pale green light coming from crystals. You see yourself in this what almost looks like a chapel. Places to sit that seem to be the combination of boughs that still have the tiniest of green buds on them. Most like in a stasis. Center is a sculpture of what appears to be a naked elf with no thought given to its gender. Seems either male or female, but with a slight cocky and alluring look. Genderless figure simply is there. A bit of water drips from their fingertips. Seated upon the walls on ledges are some of the beings you once were fighting, their weapons lowered, their expressions blank. You're here with Karen, the one that you freed, and the one you were talking to, who fully lowers their hood, and you can see all their features, their silver hair that seems to come past their knees, their eyes of red, who sits upon one of these bowed chairs. Says, I am Sandarin. Sanduin Saldure.
Did you say Taldore?
Saldure.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Sandrin. I'm Nilumio now.
Yes. Interesting.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Before the minute is over, could Hope get next to one of these other vampires and see if her channel divinity will end a charmed effect on it?
Hmm. Sure. I guess you begin to do that. He recognizes what you're doing. He goes, please, they will not be in control. It will be bad.
Okay. She stops.
My will keeps them in check. Keeps them from being starving beasts.
Makes sense.
Did you turn them?
I did. It was that or they were to be hanged. The order of Glire. I've never seen compassion wielded in such a manner, Shiny. Grandson of Titania.
Oh, it's just shiny. But I don't wield compassion. I share it. I extend it. And you, just like you showed compassion when you prevented these from being executed. Their light may be dimmed now, but at least it wasn't snuffed out.
Maybe. Here, in what is left of the shrine to the Arkheart, it will be difficult for the Count to see us.
What happened to Strahd?
Much of what I told you. The Count can't. He pauses. The Count came and was not as strong, and said that he would keep us safe if we helped him. And our help, he was already a vampire, but we were able to give him Fey power by willingly creating something. This emboldened him and made him able to defeat Strahd. He did something to keep him in stasis, so that he's not truly dead.
That's good.
He took over.
That's not good.
What did you make for him?
It was our tears and blood and our dreams and wishes. And pauses. My 7 children, and each of their 7s willingly gave to him I am all that remains. And from there, the rest are either came with him or made separate deals, or I have turned to save their lives. But need to tell you, Shiny, if the Count is to be killed in this process, the bond is strong. All will die. There will be beyond saving those who are turned.
Haven't you been paying attention? I'm not trying to kill anybody. Even the Count. He has his place. But it's not here.
But what if you have to?
I will find another way.
He's good at that.
Well, if he knows to get back at you, if you fail, he might hurt. Many could die in this attempt. You could slay innocents here with a thought.
You mean the ones he turned, he could kill with a thought?
The ones he turned, the ones I have turned, any who have fed those, any linked to him, which are many, if most here. For
Well,
betrayal? Yes.
Then I guess it's important for you all to continue to play your parts.
However, what you showed there, I think there could be a way to magnify it. We might be able to take what you have done. Your heart is what it seems to be. Take away his leverage.
What do you suggest?
He didn't come alone. There was one who aided him. His name is Verai. He possesses the spear of Gerwold. It is said that the spear was used to unite two warring Fey families or houses. It was used to make peace and change the landscape, to make that which was opposed friends. It's powerful. And I think if you were to reclaim it, it might magnify what I saw you do.
and free everybody from his thrall?
Yes.
That sounds like a really good plan. It's a little weird that a spear is an implement of peace, though, don't you think?
It was used by the two families as two married from each house. And they would take it to the place of the first infraction, stabbing it into either a symbol or the ground in which it occurred, to symbolize putting to death the disagreement or feud. But they would stab the fate of violence together. But yeah, it's weird, but they did it.
That just sounds like a lot of extra steps to like break bread with people.
Oh,
Symbolism means a lot in a lot of cultures.
We're the Fae, Shiny. We make symbolism in everything.
the spear, however, is what also keeps Verai alive.
What is Zera?
Verai.
Verai is the one that wields it, right?
No, I mean, is are they a vampire too?
No. If only. Well, there's no easy way to say this. They are a lich. A being once fair, I believe, but not because of the darkness. From what I witnessed them do, I think they may have been an archfey once, but thousands of years ago left that path and gave themselves wholly into undeath.
Hope just side eyes Mars.
It is. I believe you claiming it would destroy its purpose. What Vera uses to siphon the souls of others to feed themselves. I will not give it up without battle, though.
Well, he doesn't happen to like sleep for a long period of time so that we can just like sneak in and just take it.
Vera does not rest.
I figured.
Where can we find him?
The bowels of eternity.
Okay, we're going to be a bit more descriptive than that, Zandoran.
That sounds a bit menacing, but
really awesome.
yeah.
Also, did you say bowels or bowels?
Those.
Boughs like tree.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, well, that's slightly not as bad as bowels of a.
That would be cool though.
Whew.
And how do we get to this bowels of eternity?
I've had call to go there before. I can lead you. I'll not be able to help you, though you're. Oh, Karen can.
Who can?
Kalkirin.
Okay, here.
So wish.
Yes. Well, you have already helped us, so I really appreciate that. And what we need you to do anyway is not to come with us. You can lead us there, sure, but we don't want you implicated. You need to stay here and do damage control and make sure that Count Rodar doesn't suspect anything. But
I'll do my
also,
best.
what?
So do my best. This might be difficult, but I will see what I can do. There is. Thankfully, they're a bit more afraid of me right now. I will do what's necessary to keep them that way.
Can we get a? Is this a place we can rest for a little bit before we move on?
Yes. I should warn you, in the bows, though, I would be very careful. Since they do not sleep, sleeping can alert them to one's presence. And magic's powerful enough to give you a shelter would definitely give them your location.
Gotcha.
Are liches like are the existence of liches common knowledge? Like even if they're like storyteller stories of.
At least nightmare stories, yeah. Like there's people pretty much know the liches. There were many who many wizards have fallen to it and have enslaved people, been destroyed. So it's kind of a historical thing.
Okay.
The-
Have there been any
Technically,
fae become liches before?
That's unique.
Yeah, the collar, which is what I hope sad-eyed Mars.
the collar changelings are fey. You just take
Well, true.
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
So I would say so let me answer that in a different way then. The idea of an archfey becoming one
Yeah.
is
That
very
makes sense.
unusual because
They
they
already have
generally would have immortality.
Mhm.
So while the person you're talking to now doesn't know much more than that, they just kind of know some facts. There's definitely something weird there, right?
Gotcha. An archfey lich. That just sounds like terrifying.
Yeah.
We have
Oh.
vampires.
This is meant
Vampires.
to as the
and
GM warning you of their power.
I'm just sitting there going, like, I'm like in my brain, like a Fey Lich sounds more terrifying than a Dracolich. Just an Archfey Lich. That just, oh my god. Maybe we should rest up, prepare as much as possible.
Before we go to the Bowels of Eternity.
Yeah.
Do you think we can get a night's rest here?
I think so.
Okay.
Though, there are rules. You cannot rest again in any of the homes here.
Okay.
So, can you tell us a little bit more about the Bowels of Eternity? Like, what kind of place does it? I mean, it sounds nice.
It's an ancient tree I had never seen before. I think it's maybe was a realm of delight at one point.
Maybe. What if this tree is one of the pillars?
His eyes go wide. He goes, maybe.
Sorry, what pillars?
The pillars of the Fae that we need to get back up and going.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that, it's a thing where we're also doing that to prevent time from ending.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is Strahd's body? Did we get that?
Estradi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
it's in Nilumia's, like,
Yeah, it's in Demiplane.
Okay. We did get that in there. Okay. Because we need to get him back to where he belongs.
Yeah. Do we know where he belongs?
Well, if we can do a
I can just banish him and he just goes back to where he came from.
yeah.
We have to set the boundaries back first, because with the Shadowfell mixing with the Feywild, technically you would stay here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
So
And do these, remind me again, do these pillars help with the boundaries or
Yes.
only with the time thing?
Yeah.
they help with the
Oh, yeah.
boundaries and the time thing.
So the grand total, yes.
Yeah.
If the pillars all fall, then it affects the time thing. That's why the pillars were put up in the first place, to hold back the Shadowfell. It's like think of it like dominoes. When you knock one over and they keep falling,
So if you are able to climb this, it will definitely give you that foothold you were looking for.
Yeah.
What was the purpose of this?
What would?
Getting the boughs.
The bows, and then completing this area basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He would. He goes. I can tell you, it is impossible to transport into the tower from the outside, unless you use conventional means. And it's enchanted. Going through the doors or walls magically is impossible.
How about a good old lock picking?
I guess that's the simplest way in.
Other than that, I've seen bound devils and other creatures, elementals. They are arcane. Mastery is scary.
So is hers. Hope will point at Nylumia.
What are we calling these things? Planar pillars? The planar pillars of time?
The Fey pillars? Pillars of the Fey, the wild pillars.
I'm
Well,
fighting
well.
every urge to call them the Pillars of Eternity, but the Pillars of Existence.
The Fey planar pillars.
Planar Pillars.
Oh, that's a tongue twister.
Giving you a clue at their ability here. Okay. It goes. Well, I guess he'll say the only other thing I've seen is them be able to cast an insane amount of magic. I've seen them cast 4 spells at once.
Nylumia can do that, right, Nylumia? Nylumia?
what can I do?
Cast 4 spells at once?
No.
Yeah. I could cast 2.
And he would be unable. He will not be afraid of your god.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll make him afraid. I hope.
He's not susceptible to sunlight, is he?
No.
I didn't think so. Didn't hurt to question. Didn't hurt to ask.
Not
So
immune
he-
to it, is it?
He is immune to turn undead. Is the big thing
Okay,
that he's letting you know.
that works.
Not radiant.
As long as I got that right here.
Oh, about as mean as Ghostfire Gaming.
Yeah, you know, those liches are radiant. They're radiant. Cast a
Well-
spear.
God, yes.
We'll just have to go pay this Zazarai a visit and give him a deducation.
Yeah. Another lich under the Rosgard's belt. This will be fun.
Well, do you think there's any way that we could convince them to, like we did you? Are they too far gone?
He came with the count.
He came with the count.
But he still was Archfey. At some point.
I felt that they were friends at least. I don't know. All I know is they were allies when they came.
I've seen Shiny make friends with worse things. And try. So
But if you were to do that, he'd be allowing himself to die to help you. And
He doesn't want to die.
if he's done this to gain life,
So, if my memory serves right, when we had to fight the collar, we had to destroy things that could essentially just recycle him and bring him back.
Phylacteries.
Yes, fact and phylacteries. Yeah. So I'm assuming the spear is acting as his phylactery.
yes. So mechanically, Shiny will have to spend 1 hour with the spear before you kill him
Oh,
in order to break the connection and gain it to attune to it. And then as long as he's attuned, he would, if you would unattune to the spear, he'd have access to it again. So you'd have to. That's when he's able to be ported.
because it's his phylactery because he made a bond with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then,
So it's a
Could
stealth
we-
mission. And you guys
I
have
would
somebody has to
imagine-
steal it.
And he'll add, you wouldn't be able to use it for what you need it for as long as he's alive.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's a stealth, and then after we steal it, we send Marlboro in to kill him. I think that's a good plan.
Well,
Would it be too much? Would it be too crazy of a plan to say, bring him something else to use as a phylactery? Create another bond with something else. Just like, hey, we need that.
Probably.
Take this.
Because it would probably have to be a very legendary item, or at least.
Yeah.
To be clear, the other thing you could potentially do is you could destroy him, attune to the thing, and then kill him again.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Oh,
not a bad idea,
You
but
can do it. Well,
It's an idea.
it's an idea.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's either fighting him twice or trying a sneak plan, and then.
but wait,
killing him.
if we were to destroy him, and I'm attuned to the thing, how can he come back? Because he can't use it, right?
it happens
just-
instantly.
Oh,
So the part of the magic he needs to come back happens upon his death.
Hmm.
That was the big thing we learned with the collar.
Can't we just take him out of the spear? Can you undo a phylacterization?
Usually, you can only destroy it. The way you can, because you're shiny and all these things, you can undo it by attuning.
Yeah.
To it. That is how you can do it.
Because it used to be a Fey vestment, you can bring it back to being its Fey vestment and take away the phylactery rights of it. Because
Give it a
you are
shine.
the next king. Exactly. I like that. Give it a shine.
And we can't even banish him. Like we can't even banish him away because he's from the Feywild, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he's technically from the Shadow realm, and this is the Shadow Fae. So yeah.
The Boughs of Eternity would be considered its own plane.
But you could,
It's
we
out of a
could, if we could banish him, you would have that hour to attune to it. Before he
Yeah,
came
That
back.
should only last for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, is it only a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. Never mind.
But I can, if we get it, I can hop into the demi plane and stay in there. He can't get me in there.
That is true. I would have to save 2 high-level spell slots. My 8th level to get you in there and the 9th level to get you out, or else you're trapped in there for 24 hours.
Yeah. And you would need Demiplane for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, the mansion he could dispel.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the demi plane I can lock away instantly.
Mhm.
And you just have to stay alive.
Yeah, exactly. Then he'd be coming for me. So
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the plan. You guys have some solid plans.
yeah, we
definitely.
have some.
Yeah. It's just following our plans.
And I'm over here. I'm looking at everything that I can do to help with all of this. So
Yeah, and obviously, it's defenses and those things that you're gonna have to go through. But
yeah.
What if we called some friends?
Who are in the Feywild?
Well, I know two. I know at least two that owe me a favor. At least
Are they here?
Who?
the sisters are reunited.
Who are they?
Aren't they all like waiting for
listen,
us?
the things here might sneeze and kill Sayuri. I gotta tell you.
Yeah. Yes.
Sal
Y'all are
got spot out of
17.
kidnap.
Wait, what level are they?
Sal is dying.
Well, they're level. Y'all 10, I think, or 12?
11. We're at 11. We just got to 11. Yeah. Sal is.
I can summon that lady. There's a couple of powerful face spirits that still owe allegiance to the court of the Summer Court. I can summon a couple of them. Or
I mean, you have this vampire retainer.
You do?
Yep.
yeah, but
That's Sal's sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Hell, what do we think our tagging's doing right now?
yeah.
Speaking of
Okay.
which,
So the other
where's
thing
your
is
brother?
you're in a little bit of a dark thing. It'd be very hard to get somebody here.
Yeah.
If you want to try to do about it, definitely would take a good amount of energy and power to do so.
Mhm.
So I'm not putting it off, but you have to think about exactly how you want to do that.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
I mean, I think technically summon planar ally they can fight with you if you want to try something like that.
I
but-
also have summon Celestial.
Yeah, I have that too.
Yeah.
yeah. Those last an hour, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're raiding this, and you got stuff you can do.
Yeah. Speaking of which, where's your brother? Talking to Sal's sister-in-law.
My brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. When everything fell, I lost track of him.
Oh, what's his name? Maybe we can find him. You knew this was coming.
Dang it! It's on the other notes. Okay, cut Karen's brother. Yes. Right. Desmond Darren.
Desmond Darren? Remember that, Shiny. You have a sister to talk to.
Do a little bit of meta.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I can't say anything. I can't say anything as Sayuri, but I can be like, I can say something as Courtney. All right, but yeah, I'm just looking at stuff too.
Yeah, Shiny's just gonna hearing that Desmond Darren. That's the husband of Salfirin.
I feel like we're saying the different names every time we say her name.
Sal. That's the husband of Sal, and this family just can't freaking keep their tabs on each other. Like, can someone just, you know what? My first act of king is going to be sending them a family plan of sending stones.
Yes. Doesn't Sal have a sister?
Yeah, Sayuri.
Oh.
She can just pop into your dreams whenever she wants, by the way. Watch out for that. Then you got to use a pastry to hide your bits. Okay, we're getting off track here.
Call bullshit.
All right, well, if we're going to rest here, Shiny looks over to the other thralls. Before we rest, I can try to free them too.
Mm-hmm.
You would have compatriots as opposed to chained beasts.
He goes, I will not keep you from doing such a thing. I will warn you, to free them would be to potentially alert the Count.
Shucks. All right, then I'll save that for another day. Does he draw power from you all too? Like the more he makes, does he get more powerful that way?
I really don't know how it all works. I personally don't feel more powerful for having more, nor do I feel weaker. But then I do try to keep mine from killing as much as possible.
Okay. So we have some time to think of a plan on how to deal with this Zizzerai.
Yeah. Shiny, you can do a Guardian of Faith, can't you? 4th level?
Not today.
Well, yeah, not today, but you could if you prepared it, right?
Huh?
What if we doubled up on Guardian of Faith?
But if he's like a master powerful wizard like the other lich was, he could just dispel that.
Yeah.
But if we were to summon something, I don't think you can dispel a summoned friend.
But he could potentially stop the casting of it. Right?
Not both of us at the same time.
That's true.
Probably not. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. That's a 7th level. Let's conjure celestial.
So yeah, you can definitely have, and I get what you guys are doing because you will have a long rest here, so the casters are planning their spell lists.
Yes.
Nylumia, you got any ideas? Harmony? Mars?
I'm just here to make people's heads hurt in more ways than one.
You're good at that. That's why we care about you. Could we do another Heroes Feast today?
I do have one idea that might be able to help us tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And Nailumi is going to sit down. Go. I wish for another me.
And another Nylumia, Dark Powers, Flume, and an exact copy comes into being.
That's
She can be dispelled though, because she's magic.
Oh.
but okay. Sure.
Shiny goes up to the.
This is similar Akram, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is magic, yeah.
Shiny goes up to the new Nylumia and like, pokes her to see if she like looks and feels like the real Nylumia.
Gosh.
Yeah. Stop poking me. Why are you doing that?
Oh, jeez. You
Mars,
sound just like her, like you, like.
I am you. I am her. You're my grandson, aren't you?
Oh no, I don't like this.
I just want to say I won't be able to get both Nylumias on the bond on the telecom. So only one of you is gonna have really dramatic eyeliner, or maybe just funky hair. I don't know how I'm feeling tomorrow.
So, of course, you just remember they are minus whatever spell slots you are minus.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Which would be my 8th level and 1/4, 1/3, and 2/2.
And the 9th, right?
And then, well, yeah, the 9th, obviously, because you can never use the 9th.
Do you think this Zizarite would be particularly weak against radiant damage?
Oh, I don't know why they would.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't talking to you. I was just thinking out loud.
Thank you for your input, though. It was very much appreciated.
Yes. Because he was undead. Aren't undead things normally? Well, now I am talking to you. Aren't undead things normally weak to radiant damage?
It depends. Vampires we tend to be. Well, I guess I am not, but my other ones are. And he points to the white, suppose radiant does not harm them in particular. They are truly dead. I don't know if there's much to be done for them, but
Mars, how many teeth do you have left?
4.
You know what?
Maybe you shoot your entire wad all over at the Zizarite.
Actually, can I try one? Can I have one and do your little thingy that you're supposed to do with it?
technically we can't actually put it in somebody's mouth, I believe, right?
So implanting teeth, you place it in your mouth.
Yeah. Can I do
Right.
it to
You have
myself?
to be attuned to the bag. Is
No,
the-
you don't have to attune to the bag. You attune to the tooth itself. So you can pull a tooth and implant this, and you're attuned to the tooth.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I want to do one. I've been curious.
All right. Fuck it. Hell yeah.
But like, if there's like a dragon that might be in there that we could use, we don't want to waste that.
There are no more dragons. There's maybe a big dinosaur thing, but there are no more
Oh.
dragons.
I want a big dinosaur thing.
So the big, if it's summoned, then it's only summoned for an hour.
Mhm.
If you're
exactly the amount of time we need.
if you're implanting the tooth, you don't also get to summon the thing. You just get a funky ability. That's why Mars just jumps 30 feet in the air. That's how I can do that now.
You know, I want a funky ability. Give me a goddamn tooth.
Cool. Roll a d20.
You have attunement slots, Courtney?
Oh, yeah.
Hell
I have
yeah.
one left. 18. 19. 19.
Oh, hell yeah. So you're implanting this tooth?
Yes.
So Mars holds the bag up to you and opens it, and you get like a whole like handful, like you're palming like a football, like you're getting ready to throw a football, and you pull out this giant tooth that kind of like shrinks your as you bring it up to your mouth. It would have summoned the Tarrasque, but
Could have had a Tarrasque at your command.
could have had a Tarrasque, but.
Oh, come on!
Hey, you rolled a 19, right?
Yeah.
Because I already rolled a 19, which summoned the ancient dragon for the ancient red dragon for the fight. But it takes the next lowest roll, and that's 18, and that's the Tarrasque. So with this new tooth implanted, I will read it and then I will put it in mid-game chat for you. You deal double damage to objects and structures, and if you take more than 20 or more damage in one turn, you must succeed on a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, or spend your next turn in a murderous fury. During this rage, you must use your action to make an unarmed strike against a creature that damaged you, or a random creature you can see if you weren't damaged by a creature, moving as close to the target if necessary.
Oh, that sounds like fun. A rampaging hope.
Yeah. So that's in mid-game now. So you have that. And I'm marking off
Oh, no.
number 18 is used.
Shiny, do we have any magic items in the bag of holding?
Oh, yeah, we got plenty.
So actually, to be clear, if they would have implanted, I was looking at this. It does ignore your commands. if it's a
Yeah.
Taras.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't
Just
have
know
helped
the
out.
truth. It's there for 1d4 rounds, ignores you and your commands.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Just
we
the
wouldn't have been able
one-
to control it
Okay,
at all. But
how
No, it would have just been there.
it still would have messed stuff up, right?
Oh yeah.
Is there a way to put this in my items? Like,
Just the teeth of Dalvernar, and then you could attune to it.
oh, I'm confused.
So just in the inventory, just type in teeth, and
Uh-huh.
it's the teeth of Dalvernar.
Okay.
So add that to your inventory, and you can just attune to that. It's all like umbrella in the big
Okay.
magic item. Yeah,
Awesome.
and then yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
and then we got a couple of things in the bag. We have a cleaning cube, a pair of cloud jumping boots, plus one extra strong scale mail, a shatter spike, a scribe's pen, the trident of the dryad, which I plan to use at some point, and then this spell bottle that has something called time rate ravage in it. So I don't know.
It has what in it?
Just something called time ravage. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
Can we like do a identify on it?
Oh, I did. It will just make somebody like age really, really quickly if they don't have a really strong constitution against it.
Mhm.
And like it'll basically bring them to like 30 days before death of old age.
Oh goodness.
Also,
Also,
okay. No. Yeah, never mind. Oh wait, maybe we can use that against this guy.
Well, I was thinking that like after we get the spear away from him, we could probably use that against him.
Yeah, I you know what? I'm so glad I brought it. I usually use it as a paperweight back home.
Okay.
Were you looking for anything in particular, Nalumia?
I was just looking for stuff to give to her.
Oh, you want a shatter spike?
What's that?
Shiny pulls out the shatter spike from the bag of holding, and it is a longsword. Magical longsword that requires attunement. It's got a +1 to attack and damage rolls. If it's an object, the hit is automatically a crit.
you can give them to Kalkirin as well if you want.
You should give that to Kalkirin because she can't use a longsword.
Oh, okay. I will give that to Kalkirin.
She's still a wizard, Shiny. She doesn't like get new abilities.
Listen, I don't know about your alternate ego. I don't know what.
Damn it! And I gave Dolus that staff, and he broke it.
Yeah.
Well, I have the cloak I can give her, so that'll help at least a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have anything else she can use.
That's fine.
Oh, no, that's a vestige.
I mean, technically, I was thinking if I convince her tonight, I have to talk her into this, right, Nylumia? Yes, Nylumia, you have to talk me into it. But yes, if I can convince her, we could create the mansion tomorrow. This might use up a lot of my higher level spells, and then we could put her in the mansion, and then she could create a couple dragons for us to come in with us. I guess that would work, but I don't know if I really want to do that for you. You're here to help. Yeah, but do I feel like it? How much pastries are in it for me? See what I have to deal with?
Mars wipes blood from his nose. That
Hope is drooling. She's zoned out.
I imagine Hope's just like after implanting the tooth, just like get that taste of the murderous rage, just like eye twitching for a second.
Yes. She's like, death.
Just whack the walls, just crumbled. to
Yeah.
dust.
She won't do that in here because this is a holy
Yes,
a
this is
holy
this is-
place.
All right, what would you like to do?
Guess we will long rest. I will give Mr. Kalkirin the Shatter Spike sword.
Right.
I don't think
Oh,
I'm going
Make a,
to.
make a note of that because you have his stuff. So
Yeah.
Since Hope pulled a tooth, Mars is gonna pull a tooth. God, if Derek didn't take the natural 20 tooth, oh. Okay. So cool. He pulls out a rainbow-colored donkey muller. But it gets a really cool thing that I will put in chat, and it does some things. I'll just, yeah. I have a 2d8 plus 2 cure wounds 3 times a day. That also undoes disease and poisons. And while I do it, I have a unicorn's horn. Regains all extended charges daily at dawn, but I gain the following flaw: when I see wickedness in action, I must oppose it.
ooh,
Yeah,
a lot of wickedness around here. So
Oh yeah,
we got this.
we
It's
got
cool.
this.
It's cool. Yeah. Hope just curls up and she's gonna lay down.
What? For my Kalkurin, what would he attack with? Was he a dex-based character? It looks like he's a dex-based character, right?
yeah,
So then, longsword of strength.
Well, he's got a +1 to strength, so it basically becomes. I don't know. I don't know how to. What would his two hits?
so he would get a +6 to hit totally then. If
Okay.
he's using the long sword.
Okay, so what is a long sword?
It's a long sword.
Yeah, but what is it? Is it a martial?
It's a martial,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a +1 rapier, but I'm proficient in martial weapons.
Okay.
If you want to trade that out.
Yeah, so the rapier he'd have a +8 to hit.
It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
And every hit, it's called. It's in. You can grab it from the inventory. It's just called Shatter Spike.
Okay.
That makes it easier. I don't remember all the stuff that thing does too for my sidekick.
There we go.
And did we decide if? So I mean, I already have. What did you ask me if I want to? If I can equip? Oh, the Guardian of Faith, but I don't think I want that on because I think that could just be dispelled.
Well, of the shatters. Yeah. Well, this is perfect for her since if she hits an object anyway, she doubles the damage. It's like perfect for her.
Okay, I am taking
Oh
it
my
out
God,
of
I
the bag
love
of
that.
holding officially.
I am gonna have to unattune to the Ring of Mind Shielding though.
Okay, so generally speaking, so we're going to go. Our friend here is going to lead us to the Bow of Eternity, and we're going to try to find a way inside of the bow. Can't teleport in, so maybe we can find some way to sneak in, pick in the locks, or maybe there's a secret entrance or something. Right? And when we get in there, we will hit him with the spell bottle of Time Ravage. And hopefully that'll weaken him. And then we will fight and distract, and then I will come up and sneak. Me or Mars will come up and sneak attack and steal the spear, and then Nylumia or Nyluma 2 will create the demi-plane, and I'll hop in there and attune.
Hopper, Shiny, can you like give me one of your restoration thingies?
I think I can. Hold on. Let me double check to see what I've got. I have a lesser.
I need a greater.
I know. I'm looking to see if I have. Oh, that's greater invisibility, not.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
Bam. Thank you. I
Do
like
you
your
need another
plan.
one?
No, because I'll be able
Okay.
to sleep now.
Okay.
I like this plan though. And then we have to hide me for an hour because he's gonna come looking.
Well, why don't you just jump in the demi-plane too?
Because I don't think it works that way. Because I can't close myself in like that.
Oh,
Because I have to be outside of it to lock it.
You can't just shut the door behind you?
No. Because then we never know where we'd end up. Like, if I was to lock myself in there and then try to open it, we don't know where we might be.
Wait, you can... Oh, no, you can't put the... Wait, you did! You can put the demi-plane inside the mansion?
No.
No.
Well, you've never seen me do that. I always go outside my mansion. I mean, we could try, but it might create that thing like we did with the Mind Flayer. The Mars
No,
Slayer.
let's not do that again. We can...
I second that.
Well, what if after I go into the demi-plane and you close it, you jump into your mansion?
She could just spell the mansion.
Not if he doesn't know where it is.
See, that's why I was going to have the other Nylumi in the mansion concentrating on spells, the two dragons. Because then those would be able to help or be able to fly people around.
Yeah, and if we can find a place to hide the entrance to the mansion, he won't see it, and she can like peek out and do whatever she needs to do, and you can hide in there, possibly.
If we create it far enough away, I could get to it and go for a run with like running. But then that would be leaving Harmony, Mars, Dolus, and Marbro, and Hope. For you'd all be left without me and Shiny.
Well, they'll have Nyluma too.
Yeah, I could send her in then. When I leave to the mansion, she could make her way there. And then he would think that we could do that.
And then maybe Hope and we can summon some allies. Or some beings of great power of some sort. I feel like if I put out the call, some powerful being and use some magic, some powerful being might show up. I don't know what.
Right. Are you ready to take a long rest and go, or?
Were we going to do a hero's feast before?
I don't have a bowl, a gem encrusted bowl to do a hero's feast. Unless you could get me a gem encrusted bowl. Looking at oh, why can I never remember these people's names? I'm terrible with names.
They
Our
do not have
host.
one on them.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't have a gem encrusted bowl.
All right. Then Natalie can't do it.
Yep.
All right.
I should pick one of those up sometime. Okay, yep. Long rest.
yeah. We're resting.
Okay. All right. Get down, puppers.
Jesus. 111 hit points. I'm down.
What?
I was down 111 hit points.
Oh, okay. All right. So you take your long rest, recharge everything, and come back. And as you wake, you see that he's been working through the night here, and has several incense bowls and sacrifices. He's kneeling before the Archheart statue. All right. I have the ritual. No door has opened, so their employees will be ready for you, but they will think that you are coming in peace. You might be able to milk that as long as you can, but they're not the easiest to fool.
Well, I could be very persuasive, as you know.
I just won't say anything.
We'll just hide hope.
Yeah, just hide me. I'm not. I have a bad poker face, honestly.
Also, I forgot to mention long rest because Mars needing more. Swapping out the amulet of proof against detection for the ring of mind shielding. I forgot to say that while I was doing the teeth. Yeah, we'll just hide hope.
Put my hood over my head and duck over my head. Just duck my head, hide my face.
And Nailumia, do you want yourself to be, or your random twin sister to be on the telepathic bond?
Probably me.
Probably you. Gotcha. So everyone, pick a color.
Green.
Green. Okay.
Purple.
Red.
Cool. Harmony, pick a color.
Pink.
Pink. Okay. The colors you just picked, you just get a streak of that in your hair as just flavor wise. Psychic Link goes
Oh
up
my
for 6 hours and you just have like the edgy streak of that color in your hair.
This kind of clashes, but okay.
You chose a color. At least it's not eyeliner. Again.
What is going on with that, Mars? You feeling okay? Like, what is with this eyeliner and now the like this hair is a very hot topic right now.
By the way, Mars' hair also went just hot pink, just a streak of hot pink. I'm working through it. We have other things to focus on than my emotional turmoil. We have a lich to go fight.
Let's go fight a lich.
Let's fight a lich.
All right.
Okay, so with that,
What did he do? Did he open a portal?
so as you already, he finishes, and within the statue, essentially between this man's, or not this man's, but between this person's legs, forms a portal.
Between the Archheart's legs?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It goes through there.
Let's go.
Is this portal always here?
Oh, didn't you just see me make it?
Oh.
All right. So you travel on. And not too far from where you are, you see a massive tree. It is 100 feet wide. It rises almost above the mists here. Black flowers come off of its base, but the enormous limbs themselves are leafless. It's almost like a dead tree. It has this nefarious sense of life. And at its very base is a 10-foot tall and wide door, beautifully made in like ancient high sylvan art, with what looks like inscribed with roots that come from above and dot the path. The stairs leading up are fine marble. What would you like to do?
Any creatures around us or in distance?
Not that you can see.
Maybe we can just convince him to let us in if we have something he wants.
Are what, like cookies?
What?
Like we're just gonna. Hey, I got cookies for you. You need cookies? You need. It's a lich.
Yeah, but maybe he wants. Maybe he would be tempted by more, vestments. No? Okay.
Hey, I got this funky jaw. You want it? Hey, come, let us in. I'll give you this jaw if you let me walk around your house.
All right. Do you proceed in?
Yep.
Okay. The doors are okay. So you all want to try to stealth him?
I mean, we can try.
Smart, right?
We can certainly try.
Okay, everyone give me a stealth check.
Okay. I got this. I'm
It's gonna
still
be a 36.
37!
Oh shit!
22.
Granted, mine was from a 19.
Mine's from a 12.
Okay. Need some more here.
No, I'm sorry. I got a 32. I can't math.
So Nailumia's
23 and a dirty 20 for clone.
Okay. And then Harmony.
31.
In that case, you come in to a circular chamber decorated in delicate wooden filigree, and glowing flowers bathe the room in a gentle light. An adamantine door shimmers on the east wall, flanked by a pair of enormous willow trees in full blossom. And you can hear sylvan hymns that emanate from within their boughs.
Well, that's pretty.
Do we know where we're going?
The adamantine door in front of you.
Is it locked?
You go up. Yes, it is.
Does it have like
Any
a lock
traps?
that can? Does it look like we can pick the lock?
You can certainly try to pick a lock. That's kind of how it works.
Is it trapped?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Oh, dirty 20.
Whoa!
I got a 19.
Whoa!
I rolled a 19. It's a dirty 20. These are my new dice.
Okay. Looking upon it, it does not appear to be trapped.
Looks good, Mars.
All right. Mars will.
I'm stepping
Use
away
his
20
time.
feet.
Mars will.
Shiny will cast guidance on Mars.
Thanks, buddy. And Mars will begin to pick at the lock.
I forget I can do that.
Okay. I'm sorry. So investigation check. Okay, yep. Okay, so I'm good. So you're trying to pick at Mars?
Yes.
Okay.
So, the reliable talent, that is going to be 32, and then with the guidance, that's 36.
Hey. This has a very powerful lock spell upon it, trying to make it harder and harder, tricking you, trying to relock as you lock, but you're quick and you are able to perfectly finally get it to unlock. What would you like to do?
I pull the adamantine door open. After you. Everyone in the party.
As you you grab it and you see a glyph that glows. and this large sphere fills the room with a dim light. And you feel your neck choking. Your limbs all become weak. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Even though I backed up 20 feet?
Yes, it's 60 foot.
Okay.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
I have an inspiration from last.
Natural 20 for 23.
That's 18.
Ooh, that barely saves. There we go.
That's a 20. Oh, 23 on mine end here.
I'm using my reaction to reroll.
Oh no!
It's a 29 for one Nylumia. For my other one, she does not get the advantage. A natural 20 for copy Nylumia, so 30.
Hey.
Shiny got a 7.
Then, Harmony?
21.
21. Okay, so fail for Harmony, fail for Shiny. That is 55 necrotic damage from the sphere. And the rest of you would take half of that. Or 27.
Ow.
Oh, I didn't up anybody's HP, did I?
No.
Oops.
The other thing immediately is this. Yeah. This sphere is constantly doing this effect.
Oh, shit.
Do you go out or in?
In.
Run! Run, bitches!
Through the door.
Because this is a constant suck on you. Okay, so it's a 60-foot radius. If you end your turn in it, it's going to get you. I need everyone to do something to get. Now Mars is at the doorway, so Mars just has to do 65.
Oh, no.
Hope you told me you're 20 feet back.
Yeah.
That's going to be 80, and if you guys got to hit those numbers
Okay.
to get through this.
I can do 90.
I can do. Hold on. Jesus, what's the number? I can do 105.
Yeah, because I can do my Misty Step, dash, and action dash.
I have 2 Nylumias to worry about.
Oh,
I just walk in.
Mia grabs me and grabs Dimension Door.
Oh, cool.
Are you trying
Shiny
to
will
get
hop
out
on
of
the
the radius
broom.
or no?
Dimension Door out of the radius, yes.
Harmony, are you going to get out of the radius? Are you going through to get out of the radius?
I just walk in. I should be through the radius.
It's 60 feet.
Yeah, I can walk 75 feet.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's assuming you're running. That's
Yeah.
why it was. Your
No, I'm
speed
just
is assuming
walking.
you're running. Right, 75 feet isn't walking. That's running. Is what I'm trying to tell you. That's why we were confused.
Yeah.
Why is that running?
Because your speed is your running speed. That's all. That's all the game
Yeah.
means. Whatever is listed as your speed is your.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying. Not dashing, right? So here's the thing: you go to do all this. The chamber here is a lush garden, rich in fragrant and pink and white springtime blossoms. Vines stretch out from the walls, curling into loose decorative tunnels that frame paved walkways. So it's not like an open room. The tunnels open into 3 intimate reception areas with benches, tables, and light refreshments. And there is a very prim and proper elf that stands with a tray of glasses ready. And childish laughter fills the halls. Spectral images of young elves chase each other through the tunnels. So if you're So Dimensioner would be a little hard here. So if you're trying to get out of here, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 feet. If you're going to follow the path or get you to a stairwell where you can actually get out of this radius.
Okay. Mia was going wherever there's food. She just brings me wherever the smell of pastries is.
So if your intent is just to brush past here as quickly as you can, I think what I'll call it is one more save.
Okay.
And then everybody can be on the next room as a party, assuming like you're grabbing each other, you're doing all the stuff to help each other.
Out of curiosity, since I could move 200 feet in 6 seconds, would I make a save?
So if you may definitely choose to do that. If you do, then everyone else might make 2 to 3 saves. What I was trying to say was assuming that people are using like, I pull her, I push her, I do all this stuff that a lot of people usually do. So if you go to 0, everyone else is going to go to 2 to 3 saves. It's up to Harmony.
I'm confused now too because I thought we all have enough movement to get out of the radius in one turn.
If you'd like to try to break through the tunnel's walls,
Oh,
I get it. Okay, so yeah, gotcha.
So let me, because I'm a little confused. Are you saying that I need my action in order to move people?
I'm saying that when you move people, this is what I'm saying. In order to pull people, it lowers your movement, right? When you pull somebody and do all these things. And so what I was trying to do is for the whole party, tell you what, let's just make it one for everyone if everyone helps everybody. That's my devil's bargain, basically.
Instead
or
of doing 2 to
every
3.
person for themselves, and we'll just see how
Yeah.
it goes.
Yeah.
So everyone can share one, or I guess somebody might die in here, basically.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
some of us only have a grand total of 60 feet of movement unless we use spells.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those are line of sight, and this is a twisting tunnel.
Yeah. That makes. Yeah. That's up to you, Harmony.
Right.
I'm good with the one roll.
Me too.
I am. Everybody helping each other out of this.
Same.
All right. Are you good with that, Jackie? What do you want to do, Jackie? We're still waiting for Harmony.
Oh no, that's fine. I think I was just confused since I had
Oh.
like beats like mobile and step of the wind and stuff. I just didn't understand why none of that mattered,
It matters to get you out.
but not to get them out.
Right. That's
Okay.
Like you
All
would
right,
get to
yeah, we'll do one.
is what I'm saying. Yeah, so yeah, everyone give me a con save.
Fail.
DC
There's no
is
way
20.
Shiny can. Yeah, there's no way Shiny can beat this at DC
Really?
anyway. So it's 12.
I got a 19.
You don't have more than a +2 to con?
Nope.
Oh wow.
Mars got another 23.
Nylumia passes the other simulacrum fails.
Okay. So for the fail, this will be 54 necrotic. And for the fail, then that's 27 for the pass.
How you looking, Shiny?
Shiny's at 13 hit points. He's looking rough.
All right.
Oh,
So
no.
you burst up the steps. You see the one you kind of go through is like, wait, and You can't just run past the refreshments. It starts running up after you.
Sorry, my guy, no time.
Am I going to have to use my mass heal now?
Bursting up. Let me gotta get you here. You burst up
Okay.
these stairwells, finally out of this radius. And here, there's a company of elf soldiers that stand guard along the walls. The walls of this chamber are alive with flowers and verdant leaves. A 15-foot diameter table with an intricately detailed map of Wildmount stands at the center of the room. Miniature figures mark locations of what look like maybe militaries or other movements. And you see statues that are posed almost ready for battle that depict what looks like the same elf in heroic poses. Though looking at the elves the ears seem too long. So this could be a fae. And then one shows a different figure bowing to all the others. The guards here look at you, go, trespassers! And we'll end there for tonight.
Ugh.
Oh.
That just gives me time to do math. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine.
Shiny looks like he's about to throw up.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyone watching, thanks so much, and we catch you next week.